My name is Jim Fierst. I am the president and music director for Bootless Stageworks, and I just can't thank you enough for being a part of this event with us. But also a thank you to all of our boot fans over the years who have helped us make this company what it is. Not only to our boot fans, but also especially to our artists. All of the artists that have walked through our halls, graced our stage, played in our pits, worked on our lights, worked on our sound, worked on our sets. It's remarkable the amount of work and the amount of dedication that has been shown over the years to this scrappy little company. Um, I'm sitting here this morning, Thursday, March 4th, as we are getting ready for our first wave of the 24-hour telethon, and it's been some long nights and getting all the tech ready for the event. But I got to tell you, it's been so refreshing to hear the testimonials from our board members, to hear the testimonials from our artists, to just see the outpouring of support from these artists who are giving of their time in performance for your entertainment, for our company, and for the well-being of our company, to see that we can move strongly into the future. um we've been doing this since 2003. We've been through a lot. We have been through a lot. We've been homeless for a while, without a permanent space for our theater company. We are so fortunate to be at St. Stephen's with Pastor Jason Churchill. It's been an amazing experience to finally call a place our home, and it has shown its worth in the response that we have gotten from our audiences over the past years while at St. Stephen's, showing that they were dedicated to us as we were on the road, and that dedication played through as they followed us into our new permanent space. Um, so I say thank you. It's a wonderful privilege to be involved with this company. Um, I look forward to all of my Saturday mornings and afternoons where we work together on set or lights or sound or what have you. I love working with my musicians on each of our performances. I love working with my actors and giving them the opportunity to try out new works and to try out new pieces and stretch their talent and see how far they are willing to go. I always, when I first started off in my professional career, I thought I was going to be a performer. I thought I was going to be on the stage. But when I found the passion of conducting and teaching, that's where I truly found where I fit in the best in the theater world. Fortunately, I've had Bootless with me for all these years. I'm also a teacher. I teach at a private school in Bridgeton, New Jersey, Woodland Country Day School, and it's been such an honor to have students of mine move over to Bootless and do work with us and grow with us. One of our cherished pupils is Noah Richardson, who has been with us since he was a fifth grader. His first summer with us was Star Wars and Evil Dead. What a introduction to Bootless for a young elementary school kid. But he and his family embraced what we did. They love what we did, and they loved seeing the growth of their young man as he grew with us. And it was so fortunate to have him with us again this past Sunday as he was helping us with lights in preparation for the event. So that's just one story. There's so many stories of people who have grown with us over the years, and we call them our babies, we call them our kids, and even that goes for the older kids. We love seeing the growth, and that's really what Bootless is about to me, because it's not only the growth of our artists, it's the growth of our audience, because there is growth that happens when you're in a live performance. And all I can say is exciting to have something live going on this past 24 hours. It's going to be exciting to get our doors back open again and get people back in the seats and get some performances on stage, because the energy of the theater is something that cannot be matched. So once again, I thank you for your support. Continue to support us even beyond this telethon by being a patron, by coming to a show, supporting our artists, and keeping the arts alive in Delaware. From that, I thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the performances.
Hello, my name is Jason Churchill. I'm the pastor here at St. Stephen's Lutheran Church. Just below our sanctuary is the Bootless stage and theater, and we are thrilled that they have called that their home for these past many years. Here at St. Stephen's, we believe the arts have an important role to play in our communities, and we've developed a robust arts program centered around a concert series and a monthly art exhibition in partnership with Wilmington Art Loop. Unfortunately, both of those programs have been put on hold, like so many things have through this pandemic, but we are looking towards the near future of re-engaging both of those programs as things begin to develop and become safer for people to gather and be around one another. One of the things that have not stopped here during this pandemic is our food pantry. And I'm assuming that most of you have probably already visited Bootless or are planning to do so. And when you enter the building, just to your right, you'll see some doors which lead to the food pantry here. That happens to be the largest volume food pantry in the state of Delaware, or one of the largest volume food pantries in the state of Delaware. And it's run in partnership with Lutheran Community Services. A couple of the unique things about the pantry is that it's open 5 days a week with evening hours. So it is as accessible as we could possibly hope right now. And it's also run by mainly volunteers, people giving of themselves and their time. The pantry has experienced such an incredible increase in demand over the last year, and we continue to meet that demand by the partnership and friendship and wonderful generosity of all those in our community, not just the church, but in the community around us. Bootless and St. Stephen's both have rather progressive mission statements of welcome, where we welcome all people, and we've partnered together to declare our spaces both safe and welcoming, and that acts as a bold witness to both of our individual missions here in the community. Kind of a fun story about Bootless. My first show at Bootless was just under 5 years ago. I'm from Chicago originally, and during the interview process, the church flew my husband and I out here to Wilmington to visit the city, to see the sights, and to basically decide if this is a good place to live. And one of the evenings that we were being brought around, the call committee decided that it would be fun to see a production at Bootless. And the production we saw was The Room Next Door. If you don't know this play, I would say Google it. It is a wonderful, wonderful play. And Bootless did an absolute beautiful job in the production. Some of the folks on the committee were worried that I may take offense to the play, but instead what I saw was the absolute beauty of the arts. The absolute beauty of the arts that can touch so many people through honesty, through sincerity, and through humor. And I figured that a church that claims to be welcoming, having a community theater using part of its building and allowing that theater the artistic freedom to put on whatever production they see fit is truly a special place. It's truly a special place. And through artistic freedom, we do have the ability to communicate honesty and sincerity and to use humor in ways that sometimes I may not be able to do in the pulpit. But in that statement alone, I do say Bootless has the ability to speak truth to power in some ways, to do it lightheartedly, and to also run things that would be controversial in other places. And we're proud to have them here as part of our family, leasing a tiny little space underneath our sanctuary, but calling it their home. We continually hold Bootless in our prayers. We hold their patrons in our prayers, and we wish nothing but the best for them. And we are so excited to see what the future holds for Bootless. So thank you for your support of this wonderful, wonderful group. And we thank Bootless for being part of our church family. Roseanne, Jim, good luck with the telethon.